Coorie Doon na day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling. Coorie Doon na day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling. Coorie Doon na day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling. Coorie Doon na day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling. Coorie Doon na day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling. Coorie Doon na day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling. Coorie Doon na day. Hello, let's sing welcome. Welcome, whether it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday or Saturday that you're listening to this. It's great that you can listen to it whenever you want, isn't it? Have a yawn and a stretch. Welcome. You know how it goes. Stretchy, stretch. In fact, let's just... enjoy that yawn. Wasn't expecting that one. Let's just stretch up and reach over just ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. And the other way. Just a wee bit. That's it. And then wiggle your hands towards me. That's great. And then we're going to give ourselves a hug. So reach your arms right out to the side and then bring them in for a hug. And just breathe into that. Try and not bring your shoulders up. Try and keep it nice and tight and just feel that breath in your back. Oh yeah. Keep on breathing. One more. Now just notice which arm you've got on the top because we're going to swap and it'll feel weird. Give yourself a hug again. And just breathe into your back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice and slow, nice and deep. Just breathe into your back. That's it. Let that go. Give your arms a little shake again. And then we're going to have a shoulder roll. So it's going to go backwards. Okay. So then lift it up and drop it down. That big old sigh when you do. Just get those shoulders up and then... Now we're just going to push the air out. And then reinflate, remembering these ribs on the side and how fillable they are. Push that air out and relax. Let the in-breath. One more. Relax. Lovely. Can we get loose lips like this? In fact, before we do that, just go... Have a nonsense conversation with me. I enjoyed that even though I couldn't hear your part, but I bet it was better with your bit. Okay, and then if you can, Nice relaxed jaw. That's the way to find that. If you can't find that, you know, little hamster cheeks is what helps. Or it might be that you've got a very tight jaw and you just need to give yourself a nice jaw massage. And just totally relax it down. So you get the heels of your hand in. Don't talk to me at the same time. It doesn't work if you're talking like I am, but it'll work for you if you're not talking. Just that nice pull. That's it. Lovely. So then, if you can. Don't worry if you can't find that. We're just going to do a Z sound, which does a similar thing in helping your voice box in here. So we're just going up a step and back down. And then we're going. If it's a little bit tickly, just rub your lips and carry on. Again. We're going to add a note this time. So from the beginning. Nearly there. We've got one more note to add this time. So from the top. Just have a sigh down in case that got a bit of tightness in here. And let the jaw go with it. So, you know, we're used to letting our shoulders go. See if you can let your jaw go with your shoulders. It doesn't move as much, but you can give it a little bit of that gravitational pull. In fact, rest your finger on your chin and just... Did you see that sort of... a few millimetres maybe? Great. I'm going to stick our tongues out. And then try and touch your nose with your tongue. I'd be so impressed if you can do it. I always wished I could reach my nose. I can't quite. Chin. Nose. Chin. Ear. Try not to turn your head to the side. I know some of you did that. Ear. Other ear. Then push it out. There you get your competitive edge on. See if you can reach further than me. Up to your nose. Chin. Ear. Other ear. It's good effort. Let's all wipe the spit from our faces. That's good. Things you can do at home. Now try tip top, tip tap, tip top, tip tap. Tip top, tip tap, 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 tip top. Okay, so give as much T as you can. Just do a t, t, t. Give as much plosiveness as you can. T, t, and a p, 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 as well, the same. P, p, p. Tip, top. And let's do it nice and slow and give as much plosive as you can on all of those sounds. Tip, top. And again, tip, top. And then we'll do it slightly faster. Tip, top, tip, top. Again, tip, top, tip, top. Tip, top, 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 tip, top. Oh, that was quite hard work, wasn't it? Just have another... if you can find that nice and loose sort of horse blow. Lovely. In fact, just have one more squidge of your jaw as well whilst we're at it. Just find those knotty bits. Give them a wiggle. And one more of these. Let out a sigh whilst we're doing that. So with that downward motion. And again. Lovely. This is a beautiful wee haiku round written by Ian Heywood, and I have to say the Nightingales are not here in Edinburgh, but they will be heading for Suffolk where Ian stays. And it's a beautiful little round, very small, and I'll just teach it to you. It goes, nightingales are here, sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Nightingales. And we're back to the beginning. So let me just do that a line at a time. Sing it with me the second time. Nightingales are here. Nightingales are here. Once more. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. Sing they must and sing they do again. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. Nightingales are here. Nightingales are here. Sing they must. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Nightingales. Nightingales are here. Sing. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Once more. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Lovely. So this is a 3-part round, so let's try that in 3 parts. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. Nightingales are 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 sing they do. Sing they sing they do. I know how that feels. Well, this is Old Texas, or I'm going to leave Old Texas now, which is an old cowboy song. So, of course, We need all the right sound effects. You can do that with your mouth. Can you go? And then can you do the clip clock as well? So that's with the side of your mouth, that. I suppose it's the same noise you make to go to sort of hurry a horse, isn't it? Or depending what horse you've got. But there's also a clip clock with your tongue. Hours of practicing. But we are going to sing. I'll come back to my horse's hooves. This is just a call and response, or it can be sung as a call and response. As I say, it's one of the old cowboy songs. You'll hear that sort of lope from Texas. I'm going to leave. Oh, Texas now. They've got no use for the longhorn cow. They've ploughed and fenced all o'er the range, and the people there are all so strange. So you can hear that space. I'm not going to fill that in. I'm not going to put a second penny in for you this time, but I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to hold the note, so I'm going to sing, I'm going to leave old Texas now. So your space is that one. I'm going to leave old Texas now. They've got no use for the longhorn cow. They've ploughed and fenced o'er all the range, and the people there are all so strange. How's that doing? Just take a minute to breathe. We're just going to breathe out and breathe in. Feel that's what your ribs are doing. So you keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. In fact, let's just have another little roll of them. Roll, roll, roll. And then lift them up and drop them down. And then feel that breath coming into the sides of your body. One more. Lovely. So if you need to breathe every time, do. But if you can do 2 lines at once in one breath, that's the extra challenge. I'm going to leave old Texas now. They've got no use for the longhorn cow. They've ploughed and fenced o'er all the range, and the people there are all so strange. I'll take my horse, I'll take my rope, and I'll hit that trail upon a lope. So I have added some new words in there. The first bit we did was the chorus. Everything's got the same tune, but just sing back to me what you hear. I'll take my horse, I'll take my rope, and I'll hit that trail upon a lope. I'll bid adieu to the Alamo, and I'll turn my head to Mexico. I'll bid adieu to the Alamo, and I'll turn my head to Mexico. I'm going to leave old Texas now. They've got no use for the longhorn cow. They've ploughed and fenced o'er all the range, people there are all so strange. The cold hard ground will be my bed, and the saddle seat will hold my head. And when I wake up from my dreams, I'll eat some bread and a pan of beans. The cold hard ground will be my bed, and the saddle seat will hold my head. And when I wake up from my dreams, I'll eat some bread and a pan of beans. I'm going to leave old Texas now. They've got no use for the longhorn cow. They've ploughed and fenced all the range, and the people there are all so strange. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, 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 la 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 la. I feel like we've been on a journey. Well, if you listen to this on the Tuesday that it comes to you, then it's the full moon today. So I thought I should share with you my full moonlight round, which I'm rather fond of. And I'd say it's a little round. It's a double round, so it's got two things that can be sung together, but they can also both be sung as rounds together. So it goes like this. Moonlight shines so brightly. Try that. Moonlight shine so brightly. Moonlight shines so brightly, and that brightly, it's got a sort of little accent on in the middle of bright. Brightly, moonlight shines so brightly, and the stars will guide our way, and the stars will guide our way, and the stars will guide our way. Again. And the stars will guide our way. Moonlight shine. Moonlight shine so brightly, and the stars will guide our way. That's the first part. And again. Moonlight shine so brightly, and the stars will guide our way. It's quite long, that last note. It's 4 slow beats. Guide our way. Moonlight shines so brightly, and the stars will guide our way. So if you want to come in as a round, you would come in moonlight shines so, moonlight after the so. and the harmony is moonlight shines, moon shines bright. Try that, moon shines bright. Moon shines bright. Still the stars will guide our way. Still the stars will guide our way. Still the stars will guide our way. So it's easier together. It's moon shines bright. Still the stars will guide our way. Though the moon, so there's just a quick extra so that we're saying, though the moon shines bright, still the stars will guide our way. Almost a tongue twister. Though the moon shines bright, still the stars will guide our way. Though the moon shines bright, still the stars will guide our way. So it's only 3 for the long note of that. Though the moon shines bright, still the stars will guide our way. 2, 3. Though the moon shines bright, still the stars will guide our way. So you can come in on around moon shines, moon. So it's after shines you would come in. So I'll put a few of those together and you can sing along, and I'll put a video of the moon, surprisingly enough, over just between Long Nidri and Aberlady East Lothian, which I took during the summer. So enjoy. Moonlight shines so brightly, and the stars will guide our way. Moonlight shines so brightly still, and the stars will guide our way. Though the moonlight shines so brightly shines, and the stars will shine, and the stars will guide, and the stars shine so brightly shines, and the stars will shine, and the stars will guide, and the stars shine so brightly shines, and the stars will shine, and the stars will guide, and the stars will shine so brightly shines, and the stars will shine, and the stars will guide, and the stars will shine so brightly shines, and the stars will shine, and the stars will guide, and the starlight shines so brightly shines, and the stars will shine, and the stars will guide, and the stars will guide our way. Hello, this one's going out to Helen and Dan. I hope you can have a bit of a dance and sing along. It is, of course, Fly Me to the Moon. Hello singers, look, I've escaped to Aberlady and it's early in the morning and that's where the curlew lives, just behind me. You obviously can't see it because it's too far away, but I'll put up a picture from earlier in the season. I'm very, very fond of the curlew here and it always reminds me of the song, which is a spring song. It's an Icelandic round, do you remember? The English words have got a curlew in them and it goes, on the moor I saw a plover, and a curlew call its lover. Pee-wit, pee-wit, surely spring will come again. We're definitely in spring now. Shall I teach it to you? So it's on the moor I saw a plover. On the moor I saw a plover. Let's sing that again. On the moor I saw a plover, and a curlew call its lover. It's a romantic story. And a curlew call its lover, and a curlew call its lover. Pee-wit, the sound of the bird. Pee-wit, pee-wit. Try that. Pee-wit, pee-wit, surely spring will come again. Surely spring will come again. On the moor I saw a plover, and a curlew call its lover. On the moor I saw a plover, and a curlew call its lover. Pee-wit, pee-wit, surely spring will come again. On the moor I saw a plover, and a curlew call its lover. Pee-wit, pee-wit, surely spring will come again. Now there's only one of me out here. I'll have to go home to record you those parts at the same time. But we'll jump back to the sofa now. On the moor I saw a plover, and a curlew call its lover. Pee-wit, pee-wit, surely spring will come again. On the moor I saw a plover, and a curlew call its lover. 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 Surely spring will come again. Surely spring will come again. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Hear ya, ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing was a bit of an energetic one, wasn't it? Have a lovely week. I hope the sun shines. We've done what we can. We've sung of a Tuesday morning. So I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.